The West Bengal State Assembly erupted today as the BJP and the TMC's MLAs exchanged political barbs. High drama unfolding with the BJP and TMC legislators engaging in a sloganeering war inside the State Assembly. The ruling party and opposition MLAs were at loggerheads over a slew of issues ranging from illegal immigration to Bengali language and vote theft controversy. Two BJP MLAs have been suspended, including Bengal BJP Chief Whip Shankar Ghosh and Agnimitra Paul. At least 3 other BJP MLAs were also dragged out of the assembly. Amidst the uproar, a bottle was reportedly hurled from the ruling benches towards the opposition, further escalating tensions. An ambulance was also seen arriving at the State Assembly as the health of BJP MLA Shankar Ghosh deteriorated.
करने के लिए एसआईआर रोकने के लिए और देश से घुसपैठिया इलीगल इन्फिल्ट्रेटर्स को हटाने के लिए जो कोशिश भारत सरकार कर रहा है उसको रोकने के लिए उन्होंने ये प्रस्ताव लाया, लेकिन एलओपी को सस्पेंड किया। उन्होंने सोचा था जो मैं एक अब बोलूंगा और पूरा बंगाल को भ्रम पैदा करूंगा, गुमराह करने का काम करूंगा, लेकिन बीजेपी का सब एमएलए एक साथ आज राष्ट्रवादी सिपाही होने का नाते सब एलओपी का भूमिका ले लिया और ममता बनर्जी का खिलाफ अंदर बाहर बहुत आज जो मुद्दा उठाना चाहता ये था ममता सैराचारी, ममता चोर, ममता भ्रष्टाचारी, ममता देश विरोधी, ये नारा हम लोग उठाया।
Leader of the opposition in Bengal, Suvendu Adhikari, who was suspended from the assembly on September 2nd, has said that a case will be filed against Mamata Banerjee. And Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, while taking on the opposition, said, and I quote here, BJP does not want a discussion on harassment against Bengalis. BJP is a party of corrupt, a party of vote chores. We saw in Parliament how BJP used CISF to harass our MPs. Mark my words, a day will come when not a single MLA of BJP will sit in the assembly. People won't vote for you. Just wait for a few days. People will throw you out of power. Modi and Amit Shah-led BJP government at centre will collapse soon. Unquote. Mamata also requested the speaker to telecast BJP's protests live on television, calling it an example of hooliganism inside the assembly. The attack came during a discussion on government resolution condemning the alleged incidents of attacks on Bengali-speaking people in different states. The incident has once again brought to surface the absolute lack of decorum in Indian politics. But the incident also begs the question, whatever the difference, why suspend the voice of the opposition in Bengal when the opposition in the centre paralyzed the whole of the monsoon session of the parliament?
BJP हटाओ, देश बचाओ, एंटी-बंगाली BJP हटाओ, देश बचाओ, बांग्ला विरोधी BJP हटाओ, देश बचाओ, बांग्ला विरोधी BJP हटाओ, देश बचाओ, बांग्ला विरोधी BJP हटाओ, बांग्ला विरोधी BJP हटाओ, बांग्ला विरोधी BJP हटाओ, बांग्ला विरोधी BJP हटाओ।
Now we have Anurag Singh Dikshit, political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Anurag, talk to us. What is going on in West Bengal? Look at the scenes inside a state assembly. Absolutely, I mean, like anybody watching it in Bengal, in terms of its education, history, culture, so many, but all of it is lost today inside West Bengal's own state assembly.
A very good evening to you and all the viewers who are viewing your channel and your show. to be very particular to the point on which we have the discussion today, you know that BJP is left with no other thing in West Bengal but with dramatics and theatrics. After their rejection in the recent Lok Sabha polls and the last Vidhan Sabha polls, they are very clear that they do not have ground foundation, they do not have organizational capacities in West Bengal so that they could fight the upcoming 2026 elections. Now when they have seen that they don't have the organization and they don't have the capabilities, they're up to dramas and notankis. They're just doing this to eyewash the people of West Bengal and to deviate the matter of public importance. Yesterday and today when the assembly was called for a very particular and a very special issue, which was the outrage and the humiliation over the Bengali speaking peoples over the other states, BJP ruled states and other states other than the West Bengal. It was very clear, the agenda was very particular, but it seems that the BJP party and their leaders in the West Bengal Legislative Assembly, to be very particular, Suvendu Adhikari, has nothing to do with the people who are getting harassed, who are getting humiliated in other states where BJP is governing and where Bengali speaking people are living and they are earning their bread and butter. So there is no point in discussion on that. And when we talk about parliamentary democracy, to be very particular, we must be very aware and we must also recognize, we must also remember what and how the parliament was run, how the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha was run, the business was carried out in last few years. If you remember, I'm sure you remember that in the last winter session, more than 149 MPs in the history of parliamentary democracy, in the history of parliamentary politics in India, 149 MPs were suspended at together and bills were passed. We remember the time when bills were passed on voice votes. We remember the time when there was no inclusive decision making of this government. So this coming from BJP's camp that this is the problem, that is the problem in West Bengal, I think that is totally baseless and that has no head and no leg at all.
Okay, we also have Mamata Chakraborty, political analyst, now joining us in the broadcast. Mamata, thank you for being with us. We just heard out what Anurag Singh Dixit had to say. He's saying that whatever the BJP is doing is pure drama, pure politics, because the decision-making in Bengal State Assembly, specifically speaking, has always been collaborative. And what is going on right now is because the BJP is frustrated that it's not able to get the kind of foothold it would like in Bengal.
First of all, I would just like to start with, he was saying that BJP is doing all the nautanki and all. So I have just simple questions. Was BJP involved to Arjikar? Did BJP kill the girl, the lady doctor? Did BJP not give the DA to the government employee, the state government employee? Did BJP did BJP take the job of the teachers? The 26,000 jobs of teachers? BJP did not do that. But in West Bengal, what is happening, Krishna, all the Joseph Goebbels theory is getting spreaded because every day TMC is creating the false narrative by stating that BJP will not let the Bengali live, BJP will start wearing dhoti Punjabi, BJP will stop you from eating non-veg. So all these narratives are getting spreaded. So whenever there was a problem, there was a person called Joseph Goebbels who used to be Hitler's fellow follower. So he created a radio where always people used, always like Hitler. So in West Bengal is also same thing happening. Like Mamata Banerjee ka jai, hamesha that is happening, and everybody has to be in favor to TMC. If you do not talk in favor to TMC, you will be harassed. You will be throwing to the jail. You will be arrested. Just couple of months back, there was a lady. She was just criticizing some minority community, but suddenly she got arrested from Gurgaon. So these sort of things are happening in West Bengal, and also I'm giving you another example. So this 26th election is the change of the West Bengal state government, all right. So if you look back, Krishna, from 21 to 26, there were only 2 elections in West Bengal. One was 23 Panchayat, the other one was 24 Lok Sabha. So those elections were not for the government change election for West Bengal people. The West Bengal state government I'm talking about. So that time Mamata Banerjee also did not take seriously those elections because that time she got some leg injury, the left leg injury during Panchayat time. So she was so casual, she attended only one meeting. And after that, the election over and she was like, okay, if we win, that's fine. If we don't even win, that is also fine. Kind of attitude we got from her. So this is the time for the opposition parties, where in West Bengal the oppositions are house divided, and this is there are ample chances for the opposition parties to take care of this, and definitely people are expecting some changes in West Bengal.
Okay.
And also, just 1 minute, one line more.
Okay.
I'll just like to add that also that is why they are just doing all the drama in Vidhan Sabha. You just tell me, Krishna, tell me and show me one single state where any chief minister has asking to offer group C job to the 1804 teachers, the tainted teachers. Why not she think of doing some government job for all the 26,000 teachers who have lost their jobs? Today is Teachers' Day, right? So these sort of announcements are definitely, being vocal for the tainted teachers. Okay, we will try if Group C job can be given to the all those 1804 teachers. So this is a
Anurag Singh
huge
Dixit.
insult to all those teachers who have lost their jobs, the 26,000 teachers. Why we haven't heard anything from the CM, any Group C, Group D, any job for those 26,000 teachers? Only why for those 1,804 teachers?
Right.
This
Anurag
is the
Singh
question,
Dixit,
not
from
only me, everybody has in West Bengal today.
From the teaching staff issue to the to RG car, the West Bengal government has been found wanting on many counts time and again, Anurag.
Krishna, my friend Mamata from West Bengal, she talked everything, but she did not talk about the Bengali people who are getting harassed in all other states, because the agenda is very clear. They are not for the Bengali peoples, they are not for the Bengal land, and they are not for the Bengali people. Now, coming to the Adhikari case and all other case, Krishna, all other case which you mentioned, let me speak, you may speak in your turn. About the Adhikari case also, Krishna, the convict who is arrested, the person who is arrested, that is the only recovery which is done by the state police, and CBI has no further leads. Where is the case? Where is the charge sheet? Why is the convict? Why is the person who is accused not being punished? We demanded nothing less than death penalty. But what is the progress of the case? The India wants to know. West Bengal wants to know. When we come to politics, we know that there would be blamings and game blamings, everything. But there are some things, there are some agendas which must be seen, which must be taken ahead of politics, and that must not be saw from the eyes of politics, from the glasses of politics. This is what BJP must learn. They must stand for the Bengali speaking people. They must stand for the humiliation and the outrage against the Bengalis in all other states. What is their stand? Why are they doing theatrics? Krishna again say this is theatrics, and she talked about 2024 Lok Sabha elections, the general elections. We saw how BJP got downfall, how the seats of BJP decreased. So there is no question in that the people of West Bengal, they have rejected BJP at all the stages, at all the three elections, at all the three level of governments. Now, when the people of West Bengal, they are happy under the rule of Mamata Banerjee, we have seen that various schemes of central governments have been intentionally stopped in West Bengal, but the state government is running parallel schemes, which is creating a huge burden on the West Bengal government and the finance of West Bengal government. This is a very normal economical calculation, which a 11th grade student or 10th grade student can also understand. But the only problem is that BJP is interested in nothing but formation of the government, and which BJP government
want
in West
to
Bengal.
live in West Bengal
One at
after
a
they
time.
pass
Mamata, go
their
ahead.
higher secondary years. Yeah, so what I was saying to Krishna, not a single 10 or 11-year student would love to stay in their own state, West Bengal, after they clear their board exams, that's for sure. And coming to the
Who said
RG issue,
you?
whatever he was saying,
I don't think you have.
please,
I don't think you have any.
I do not. I myself keep roaming, across the cities in like in India. So I broadly stayed in. Majorly, I have spent my life in Bangalore. I have never seen anybody is blaming Bengali or so. So what I have noticed in South, that the major language is Kannada, and you have to speak Kannada. If you don't speak Kannada or any South Indian language in South, I'm talking especially if I talk about South, then they will charge you. That the cab driver will not switch on their AC. They will ask you to get down of the cab because you cannot speak their language. So that's what I have faced. My family people have faced. And coming back to Arjikar thing, that Vinit Goyal has tampered the evidence. That is why he got posted, transferred from one place to another place. And we all know that how the evidence got tampered. And that's why CBI doesn't have the leads. They need some leads to prove. And you also have to give me the answer what that MLA was doing. Why when the body was taken to the burning ghat, then why the family was not allowed to see the body? Why the family was not even allowed to pay a single penny for the last right of their daughter? Why the MLA has to pay the entire amount just to bury everything under the pillow? They're okay, just cover it up everything or else we'll be exposed. And coming to other point, whatever you were talking about the Bengali thing, that Bengalis are definitely not marginalized. That is your created story. If Bengalis are, if you guys are so much in Bengali or in favor to Bengali people, then why you have to call Shatrughan Sinha from outside? Why you have to call Kirti Azad from outside? Why you have to have some other cricketer from outside? Why? Bengali क्या short पड़ गया था? कोई Bengali था नहीं, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता है. Right. And coming to other point, Bengali is definitely not marginalized. They are deeply integrated into the national cultural fabric. And Bengali language is the most sweet language in the world. Wherever I go, wherever Bengali people go, I myself have faced people appreciating Bengali language. Ki kitna sweet language hai. So they try to speak in our way, the way we speak. See, do not politicize Bengali and Bengali culture just for the sake of some vote bank. It's a kind request. You guys have been politicizing everything. Starting from the educational places, everywhere you have spreaded politics and now blame game. Now blame game. The Mamata Banerjee also did the same thing. Whatever is happening, Krishna, everything BJP did that. Even if a girl is raped in Bengal,
point taken, Mamata.
This is the work of outsider. This is the work of BJP. That's how it's happening in Bengal. It's a shameful act for everybody.
Okay, Mamata and Anurag, stay with us. Let's also listen to some political reactions coming in at this stage. We earlier spoke to Riju Datta of the TMC. Let's listen to what he had to tell us, and then let's also listen to the reaction coming in from BJP in the form of Gaurav Bhatia.
The Honorable Chief Minister was giving a speech. The opposition MLAs of BJP who normally confuse the Vidhan Sabha with a zoo or a circus, they were acting like what they have been taught. They were continuously interrupting her speech, going down in the well, making ludicrous comments against the Chief Minister. And she lost her cool and she said what is the fact, which is now exposed to the people of this country, that Narendra Modi and Amit Shah are vote chores who have used the ECI to retain their power, to stay in power. So she said what the fact is, what the people know, what people are talking about. If there is anything wrong about it, the BJP is more than welcome to protest in front of the media and do their usual charade, which they have been doing. They have nothing on the ground. BJP in Bengal is sustaining on the oxygen provided to them by the national and the state media. They come out, they do a circus, the media covers it, and they are relevant. If the media stops covering them, from tomorrow they will pack their bags and go back to Gujarat.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो पश्चिम बंगाल में विपक्ष में है और सबसे बड़ी पार्टी है रूलिंग पार्टी के बाद, उसके विधायकों के साथ हाथापाई की जाती है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के विधायक वहां पे पीटे जाते हैं, वो बेहोश हो जाते हैं, चोटिल होते हैं, उनको एम्बुलेंस में बैठाकर अस्पताल लेके जाया जाता है। और ये कौन करवा रहा है? ममता अराजक बनर्जी, संविधान को तार तार करने वाली, गुंडों से सीख लेने वाली, लोकतंत्र को शर्मसार करने वाली, जो अपने आप को कहती मुख्यमंत्री है, लेकिन ना आज वो संविधान की मुख्य धारा से जुड़ी है और ना वो अब मंत्री और मुख्यमंत्री रहने लायक रह गई।
Anurag Singh Dikshit, the BJP is very clear. There is a clear lack of governance and, more importantly, law and order in the state of West Bengal. That's what they're hitting out at. There is lack of order within the state, and all that Bengali attacks on Bengali people in other states that you're talking about, they're saying that's just politicization of Bengali language and culture.
See, Krishna, this is very obvious that a BJP spokesperson is teaching constitutional values to and parliamentary democratic values to Mamata Banerjee, who is herself a 7 times MP, 5 times minister and 3 times chief minister. That is, let's leave that aside. When we are talking about what allegations are being framed by BJP on West Bengal, I clearly support what Riju Datta, my colleague, said. My fellow Bengali said that BJP has nothing to survive. BJP is just surviving on the oxygen provided by the news media houses, several media houses, and the central BJP and their political institutions, their political tools such as ED and CBI. It is very clear when we are talking about that the vote rights of people are getting hampered, the constitutional right of being a voter to elect a government, to form a government, is getting snatched by the BJP government and the BJP allies. What is problem in discussing about that? Why does not the government wants this discussion to take place in Lok Sabha? Why they are hiding? Why they are running? Why they don't talk? Why they don't want to talk about SIR? Why they don't wanted to talk about similar things in the past also? So it is very clear that they have nothing to do. They have no other issues in West Bengal. They have no issues of development. They have no issues of infrastructural development, no political, no groundwork related issues. They just want to create ruckus. They just want to do their theatrics, which they get trained from the central BJP. They go to, I believe there's a special train where these BJP people gets on and they go to Delhi. They learn these theatrics. They come back to West Bengal and they play this. This is very clear. And the people of West Bengal have proved several times that they are with Mamata Banerjee, they are with TMC, they are with the ruling dispensation. So no doubt in that.
All right, Mamata, go ahead.
I'm unable to hear you, Krishna.
Mamata, go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah. See, I mean, labeling BJP's protest or act as a circus and nautanki is definitely nothing, just a political excuses by the TMC spokesperson, my co-panelist person. I'm really feeling to love to hear him. I'm sure he doesn't know about when Mamata Banerjee was dragged by her hair in the time of left government in the year of 99. I am sure he doesn't know about when Mamata Banerjee was supposed to die by being attacked by left government people, that Gunda, Lalu Alam, who is now in TMC itself. See, most of the people in TMC, especially the young leaders, are definitely not aware the struggle what Mamata Banerjee went through in West Bengal before she formed her own TMC government. Okay. But now just a moment, please let me finish. See, why I'm saying this, actually this, present people have destroyed the struggle she has made. To defend her, they are becoming so violent, they forgot to respect elders, they forgot to respect our Prime Minister, they forgot everything and they are just going like election, Modi chor, BJP chor. That's the main thing. But if other party keeps their slogan on and then they cannot just tolerate it, then everybody becomes dramatic, everything is BJP fault, everything is, see, I am not here to defend any political party, but that's how we have been growing here, watching every day. A 5 years old kid also can talk about Mamata Banerjee, I mean, criticize her and criticize TMC government. So that's how it is happening. And see, the law and order of West Bengal is completely on the destruction. And now everybody is like waiting for 26 because every single person is looking for the change. I mean, that change can be BJP, can be Congress, can be CPM, but no TMC. I mean, I'm not saying that. This is the general feedback of West Bengal people.
Okay. Anurag, one last quick comment from you and then we'll wrap things up.
See, what my co-panelist said, I would like to thank her on my behalf that they talked about the struggle which Mamata Banerjee did. And I would like to just mention that the struggle which talked about, that is very evident to the people of West Bengal. And we have seen that BJP has done no groundwork. They have done no struggle. They have just, they are getting help from the ED and CBI, the central ruled, the institutions and tools of the central government, and getting the oxygen from the central government institutions and working on the ground.
So I have never seen then why all the time all the MPs and MLAs
I challenge BJP party. I have never seen their 72 MLAs all together on street on any particular issue. That is very clear that BJP has internal clashes. BJP has internal breakouts, and I am very sure that you will find 4 or 5 lobbies of BJP in West Bengal. They are not united. What will they fight from the opposition? BJP has inner clashes. BJP has breakouts. BJP has lobbies. You can never see all the BJP MLAs
So if
together
you find
fighting
any
Fair enough.
BJP
coming on
state
streets
leader is
enough.
found
Anurag
guilty, then why don't you take any
and
sort
Mamata.
of